into the ancient days. From every nation, all of creation, bow before the ancient days. Every tongue in heaven and earth shall declare your glory. Every knee shall bow at your throne. In worship you will be exalted, O God, and your kingdom shall not pass away, O ancient of blessing and honor, glory and power be unto the ancient days. From every nation, all of creation, bow before the ancient days. Every tongue in heaven and earth shall declare your glory. Every knee shall bow at your throne. In worship you will be exalted, O God, and your kingdom shall not pass away, O ancient of Your kingdom shall reign over all the earth. Sing to the ancient of days. For none can compare to your matchless worth. Sing to the ancient of days. Your kingdom shall reign over all the earth. Sing to the ancient of days. For none can compare to your matchless worth. Sing to the ancient, sing to the ancient, sing to the ancient of days. Every tongue in heaven and earth shall declare your glory. Every knee shall bow at your throne. In worship you will be exalted, O God, and your kingdom will not pass away. Every tongue in heaven and earth shall declare your glory. Every knee shall bow at your throne. In worship you will be exalted, O God, and your kingdom shall not pass away, O ancient
Okay, friends. So, the main guitar part I'm playing is on this beautiful harmony. What makes it cool is it's open C tuning. So it goes C. Can't even remember the names. I gotta check it here. It's C, G, C, G, E, C. So once again, C, G, C, G, E. So that's a third of C, and then you're back at C again. And I got a little bit of distortion on there. Not too much, because the guitar is so aggressive already, you don't need much. And then the main intro line is this. That happens quite a lot. So it's very open actually, it's pretty easy. I'm like giving it a bit of rhythm, and you're always playing 2 strings at a time. So the first line is these 2 thick strings, and the next part are those 2. And then on tempo it goes. Yep. And then there's a riff that happens quite a lot in this song that goes boo-da-ba-bop. So that's very easy on this tuning because it's open C, 3rd fret, 5th fret, and then 3rd fret on the 5th string. And I do it kind of like a hammer-on vibe. So it goes blessing and honor, glory and power, and then follows up to the Ancient of Days 2. There's that line. And so the chords are very easy for the chorus in this tuning. The first chord is this. That's your F. So it's literally just on the 5th chord, 6th string, 4th string as well. And the rest is open. And that's all. It's like very open vibe. For the minor, the 2 minors over here, D minor. I don't necessarily strum that 5th string, it gets muddy. And then major shape again. So this is your major shape. This is your minor shape. Major, minor, very easy. So super easy. Over and over the same thing. And then back. And that's all you need for those parts. The only tricky part then is the little solo, which happens with the slidey slide. And I've got, so I still got the same distortion. I add a lot of reverb and delay. Very roomy. And then my favorite, a bit of fuzz on top of that distortion I've already got going. So then you get this. So that line is the most difficult thing in the whole song, where you have to go. So you kind of have to use hybrid picking to do that nice. It also helps with the slide to keep it clean, but... So I go with a pick. And then I use my middle finger to catch the thin E string. But you can also cheat a bit with that part when you go... and let the band then play. Bum, 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 bum. And you just catch that. That'll be fine too. Bum, 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 bum. Same thing. Very gentle. And then when the female starts singing, "Your kingdom will reign," it's literally just this. All up. I just play the top two strings and move them. Your kingdom shall reign over all the earth. With a little bit of vibrato. And then that line that you already know from the verse. And then I just add the fuzz back to make it big. Very big and nice for the big bridges. Sing into the ancient of days. And then it's the G minor. Sing unto the ancient. Sing unto the ancient. And then you already know the chorus. I'm just picking it opposed to just like strumming it. So same chords every time. In worship, very easy. And your kingdom. And that's the whole song, because then you're back to the Oh, ancient of days. If you have another guitarist that's playing that stuff, you can do some slides. But that's it for guitar 1. Okay, friends. Now for guitar 2, that is just normal standard tuning. So the verses and intros are very easy. You're just chunking on every 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just using a C power chord over here. And then just the chord E flat to the F. Back to that. So just playing chords very easy. That's pretty much it. And then in the verses, you keep going. Blessing and honor, follow the chords, glory and power, be unto the Ancient of Days. And there's a bit of a line there. So the easiest way I define this on normal tuning is to play it over here, 7th fret, the C. Then you use the index 2 frets back. You slide it, and then you pick the string underneath it. So that's the easiest way to play it. Being into the Ancient of Days. So start with your ring finger, index, slide, and then kind of bar it so you can pick the string underneath. And every nation keeps going, all of creation, bow before the Ancient of Days. And then for the chorus, I just add a little bit of delay and reverb as to your tasting. And it's basically just, you know the A bar chord? So there's your A. That'll be A sharp, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D. So I'm using this normal like A shape. I'm just using that and playing the chords with a nice picking. So every time, and then goes to the minor 7, then G, the C over E. So that one looks complicated, but it's very easy. If you do a C bar chord over here, and you move your index finger, if you could move that past those fingers, that would work, but you can't. You want to hit the E bass note over here. So now you just got to finger a little bit different. I go ring, index. So this is the top part of the C chord with the E bass note. So on tempo, that part is this. In worship. And looks like I'm playing, as I'm seeing myself, as I'm playing more strings and stuff. I just do this. It's a habit that I've developed. It's a very good habit to just mute strings when you're not playing them. So like when I play this chord, this finger isn't doing anything. It's just muting. And that's it. And then you're back to the, be sure to turn off your delay and reverb for the verses. Oh, Ancient of Days. And then it's the same. They're singing on being to the Ancient of Days. And then comes the line. That's it. Then the next part you're going to need is the bridge. So basically what I'm playing is, if you play the C over here on your E string, and you hit the 7th of that chord, you skip one string. It's just those 2 notes. Can you see that? And then back. And then the normal C power chord. So when the solo hits 1, 2, 3, it goes. And then the line. So I just play it over here. So once again. And I do hybrid picking, but I mean, you can do that with normal picking, but I like to hit the top string with my ring finger. That was terrible. There we go. Same thing. End of solo. female sings, "Your kingdom shining over me." Same. And then the line that you already know from the verse. That line happens every time. Same line. And then you can add a bit more distortion if you want to really give it for those big parts. Been to the ancient of days. Not like that. Power chords, G minor to the F. Be to the ancient of days. Yep. And then you're out for that soft chorus. And then there's one nice little guitar line that's very important because it's one of the only guitar lines. There's many guitar lines. But it goes over the last chorus, opposed to playing your normal. Now you change to this, you play 2, 3, 4. Two, three, four. Oh, ancient of days. Back to bridge. Oh, ancient of days. So let me show you that line. Slowly it goes. 2, 3, 4. In worship. So on tempo. 2, 3, 4. Be sure to really bend that. If you only go a semitone, it's gonna sound flat. You're literally bending a whole to the next whole note. You gotta bend. There you go. 2, 3, 4. Let's try that again. And that's it. And that's all you need to play the song.